Debra Tisler joins us now. Her attorney, Timothy Sandefur, is here with us, too. Debra, thank you for joining us. Tell us a little bit about your issue. Now, yesterday we had on Scott Smith from Loudoun County, Virginia. You're in Fairfax, Virginia, common state, another issue with your school board. Tell us about it.
Yes, thank you. So my friend and I, Callie Ottinger, we had noticed that there was a vast decrease in services for students with special education needs as well as general education needs. And, with that concern, I issued a request for a FOIA for documentation regarding legal invoices. We had noticed there was excessive involvement and overreach of outsourced counsel in student matters. So we put in that, I put in that request, and now the school system isn't happy about, the documents that were released to me, and they're suing us.
So let's bring in Timothy, the lawyer. The way I understand it, Timothy, so our audience understands it, is that Debra put in her FOIA request, got documents delivered to them from the school board, but the school board put some sensitive information in those documents erroneously at their own fault. Some of the documents that Debra and her friend were posting gave out some information. As a lawyer, sir, who's liable? Who's culpable? Is it Debra and her friend, or is it the school board for making the mistake of sending out the information?
Oh, it's entirely the school board's wrongdoing. And what happened here is we have a concern that the school board is spending too much money on their lawyers. So how are we going to find that information out? We get the bills that the lawyers sent to the school board. Once those bills arrive, we have a constitutional right to publish that information. The Supreme Court has made clear that the First Amendment guarantees that right. Nevertheless, the school board, once they realized that this information was embarrassing, sued Debra and Callie and demanding that they take this information down from the website and not distribute it or disseminate what's in that information. It's a violation of their free speech rights and a patent example of how school boards are bullying parents and abusing their authority.
And very quickly, let me stay with you, lawyer, because this is what they're doing. They know they got lawyers on retainer. They got multi-million dollars in their bank accounts to spend on lawyers, and they sue you knowing they're going to lose the case anyway, just so Debra backs off and takes the stuff down. Are you taking this? Well, let me ask you, is that about the right legal strategy?
I do think that does happen. I think in this case, we will find out if that's what they're trying to do. If so, we're going to seek attorney fees against the school board if they're abusing their authority in an unlawful way. Right. And we'll see, who laughs last.
Okay, Debra, are you gonna keep the information up? First of all, has anyone given you a cease and desist by chance and force you to take it down? If they don't, will you keep it up?
Unfortunately, my rights have been truncated. I am not permitted to share that information, what is in those invoices, nor can I disseminate those invoices. And the public really needs to know, especially the parents that are involved in some of these cases and what's going on, the overreach that's involved in their child's lives, and some of the other, pieces that are in those invoices really need to be looked at.
It's very, very strange, folks. And to our audience, we have Debra Tisler here and Timothy Sandefur. Thank you guys both for being here. But I just want to make a very quick comment. Yesterday, we had Scott Smith, who's pushing back against believing his daughter was allegedly raped in a bathroom. This Debra wants to talk about the spending at the school that her kids go to. Anytime you question a school board lately, it seems like they either send the police after you, they sue you, or they send the FBI after you, calling you some sort of domestic terrorist. Guys, I want to say thank you so much for joining us. We ran out of time, but we will stay on that story. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.